let's face it, people. 2016 was a horrible year for YouTube. Constant drama and a whole bunch of garbage channels coming out of the woodwork that seem to pretty much copy each other and talk about the same drama that everyone else is talking about, and you know what I'm getting at. But I've never seen a year like this on YouTube where all these big YouTubers are at beef with each other and hate each other and want to destroy each other. Like, this is something that I've never seen. Of course, I've seen it with like a whole bunch of smaller YouTubers, like people, like YouTubers not a lot of people know about, but I've never seen it with like major channels that have like 1 million+ subs and are like the biggest channels on YouTube. I mean, this is just such an interesting but still terrible year for YouTube. So anyways, like I said before in this video, there were a whole bunch of garbage channels this year on YouTube, and a whole bunch of channels that already existed before 2016, but you know, they did a lot of scummy things this year, and they will also be on this list. So anyways, get ready for me to talk about what I think are the worst YouTubers of 2016. Of course, and probably some people would disagree with some of my picks, and maybe some people would want to add some more, so feel free to talk about that in the comments. And if you have such a huge issue, too bad, so sad, go ahead and make your own video on this. Alright, so anyways, let's begin. Let's start off with a big one, Onision. You know, everyone hates Onision and everything this year, aside from stupid teenage girls, but they don't really matter. Most of YouTube already knows Onision is a douchebag. But anyways, let's start off with how big of a drama whore he is. He is so hungry for attention, so hungry for the spotlight. And you might be saying, oh, then why are you giving him attention? He's going to get attention regardless of whether I make this video or not. I'm a teeny tiny channel. You really think he'd care about me? But yeah, Onision is one of the biggest drama whores on this site. I remember after Leafy made that video on him, he made a whole ton of videos back at Leafy, making response after response to that one rant, even after he said, oh, Leafy is not worth my time. He kept making video after video about him, insulting him and stuff like that, saying he should delete his channel and all that. And I remember after iDubbbz made that content cop on Leafy, Onision was at Leafy's defense all of a sudden, thinking he was great and all that, and trying to bait iDubbbz into making a content cop on him. Like, come on, dude, it's so obvious you're doing this for attention. And also, his videos are, like, some of the worst I've ever seen. Most of them are just him searching things up on Google, pointing and laughing at pictures, and that's pretty much what most of his videos are. And when he's not doing that, he's running around his house screaming and thinking that's the funniest thing ever for some reason. And when he's not doing that, he's belittling people who cut themselves, have depression, belittling people who are overweight or too skinny. You have to be the perfect human being in Onision's eyes. Oh, and one more thing. It was recently exposed for having this creepy-ass website where a whole bunch of these underage girls post, like, nearly naked photos of themselves and write Onision somewhere on their bodies or something, and he puts them in his videos and rates them. And a lot of those girls he belittled, calling them Shrek or too fat and stuff like that. Like, you have a huge fan base, dude. Like, you garner like 300,000 views per video, and what if someone in their school saw that video, and you know, they and a whole bunch of people gang up on that one person and start bullying them and stuff like that, saying they're too fat, too skinny, they're Shrek. I mean, dude, like, when you have an audience that big, you gotta watch what you say sometimes. But also, yeah, that website is just, like, really, really creepy. Like, no joke, a whole bunch of these underage girls posted, like, nearly naked photos, like, they were in their underwear and stuff like that. And, of course, I do not want to go on that website at all to see for myself. And I honestly think that Onision should be investigated. No joke. Anyway, next. You know, I used to think RiceGum wasn't that bad. I mean, I never liked him, but I used to think, you know, he's not really worthy of me talking about him in a video. But, you know, after looking at his channel again, with adblock on, of course, I can safely say that RiceGum is trash, honestly. He's one of those YouTubers. And when I say one of those YouTubers, I mean one of those YouTubers who got famous by making videos of kids, roasting kids, because those are probably the only people who can really stand a chance against. And don't get me started on his diss tracks. Oh god, his diss tracks. You know, it's some of the worst diss tracks I've ever heard. Mostly just childish insults. I've never seen a RiceGum diss track and think, oh wow, he really got that person. No. And his rapping, it just sounds like him talking. Like, no real flow or anything, just him talking. I mean, who would willingly listen to that, honestly? Like, after listening to, like, 10 seconds of his diss tracks, I just want to put toothpicks in both of my ears. But alas, stupid teenage girls will eat it up and think he's the greatest YouTuber ever. And right now, he's one of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube, unfortunately. But once all these stupid teen girls grow up and stop watching you, you're gonna be in trouble and you're gonna be irrelevant. And I so await that day. Next. I couldn't figure out which channel was worse, and I was like, you know what? They're both pretty much the same channel, but with different people running it. So, Scarce and DramaAlert, two drama channels that, of course, discuss nothing but drama going on in the YouTube community. And it does make me feel bad for bigger YouTubers because they know that that channels like Scarce and DramaAlert are gonna breathe down their necks and wait for the moment to expose them and be like, oh, this big YouTuber said this, and oh my god, they're evil people and all that, and turn everyone against them. And that's why I'm so happy that I'm a tiny channel, because I don't have to worry about any of that. I don't have to worry about these drama channels just watching everything I do 24/7, trying to see if I said anything that's expose worthy and all that. I mean, it's just stupid, and I don't even know why people even care. Like, half of the time, they just say, oh, this YouTuber said this, oh, this YouTuber said that, this YouTuber's new to release. I mean, like, who cares? These channels are like the TMZ of YouTube. They go into other YouTubers' privacy and make it public for millions of people to see. And for some reason, a lot of people like it. Ugh. YouTube 2016 people. Ugh. Next. Ugh. I'm sure a lot of you saw this one coming. FouseyTube, everyone. A YouTuber that got popular through pranking videos. And not just pranking videos. He had to make a whole bunch of clickbait, you know, a lot of sexual thumbnails and all that. For example, a whole bunch of his thumbnails feature women who are nearly naked, and a lot of his titles consist of this sex prank or body massage prank or something like that. You know, it's stuff that's gonna reel in all the horny teenagers who are stupid enough to think they're actually gonna be able to watch porn on YouTube. And not only that, I think the dumbest thing he's ever done was when he did that whole stunt with RiceGum, you know, where they fake fighting just for the sake of proving the point that, you know, drama channels will report on anything or stuff like that. And it was supposed to say, let's end all the drama on YouTube, and I thought that was the stupidest thing ever. You do know that's just gonna create more drama and have people talk about you, right? I mean, how does that not occur to you? I mean, two huge YouTubers fighting. I mean, that's some pretty huge drama, right? I mean, of course, I know they weren't really fighting, but you had to know that this was going to create some sort of drama, and your whole point would be ruined because you started drama. I mean, you were trying to say, like, oh, drama is bad for YouTube, drama is stupid, while you created drama yourself. And I remember right after that whole stunt, I remember you made a video calling out those news channels like DramaAlert, Scarce, Philip DeFranco, and all that. That also creates drama. You're calling out people in your video, saying how bad their channels are for the YouTube community. They're the cancer of YouTube. Okay, maybe he didn't actually say that, but you get what I mean. You know, he was calling them out and saying how bad their channels are for YouTube, and they made responses to you and all that, and you didn't think that would add fuel to the fire, make the drama even bigger. Again, you wanted to end drama, but instead you started drama, and you yourself made that drama even worse. What an idiot, Jesus Christ. I think that video was taken down. I can't find it anywhere, and I don't think anyone re-uploaded it, unfortunately. But yeah. Can this guy get any worse?
I would never compare myself to Tupac Amaru Shakur, although actually I do feel like I am the Tupac of YouTube, so I am gonna keep that one.
Oh, shut the hell up. I guess you can call the Fine Bros a reaction channel. You know, they show kids, teens, adults, other YouTubers, and elders videos or a game or something. Whatever involves the internet, pretty much. And they show them this, and, well, it's pretty much the same thing all the time. And, you know, you get the gist. And I'm sure you've seen at least one Fine Bros video once in your life. I will admit they are a step up from most of the reaction channels on YouTube, you know. The ones where it's just some dude or girl or whatever just sitting there watching a video, not adding anything to it. At least the Fine Bros, you know, they get the people to actually talk in the video and give their opinion on it. And, you know, it's not just people just sitting there watching a video saying almost nothing throughout the entire video. So I will give them credit for that. But I still hate them. Well, one, I never liked their videos anyway. And two, I hate them because of what they tried to do earlier this year. You remember the React World drama? Oh, you do. I know you do. Everyone and their mother were talking about that. And, well, it's honestly really stupid how they tried to own the React genre on YouTube when you weren't the first to do it. When did you start doing it? Like 2012, 2011? I don't know. I forgot when exactly they started doing the whole reaction thing, but you were not the first people to do it, alright? There were videos from like 2007 where these people were reacting to the popular internet shock video, 2 Girls, 1 Cup. And that was like nearly a decade ago now, and you didn't start doing it until a few years ago. I know, they backpedaled on it, but they only did it because of all the criticism they got. If that didn't get any backlash whatsoever, or maybe a teeny tiny bit of backlash, and it wasn't this thing that exploded on YouTube, and a whole bunch of these big YouTubers were calling them out. If none of that ever happened, they would have done it. They would have went through with it. They would have even trademarked the word react, which they also tried to do. I mean, who do you think you are? Like, you did not invent the word react. You didn't even invent the reaction video. I mean, you did none of that. You just added your own flavor to the reaction genre. It's like me trying to trademark the word rant and trying to make my own ranting world or whatever, where I own the ranting genre on YouTube when I clearly wasn't the first one to ever do it. And, you know, that'll be stupid of me to try to do that because, you know, everyone knows I'm not the first one to rant on YouTube. And it wasn't Leafy either, right? No joke, I've actually seen some people say that Leafy was the one behind the ranting genre, which, oh my god, double facepalm right there. But anyways, I'm obviously not the first one to do it, and people would be pissed off at me for trying to own the reaction genre on YouTube and trying to trademark the word rant because I had nothing to do with its creation, and I wasn't the first one to start ranting on YouTube. So why should I own the genre? It would make no sense, right? What a bunch of greedy Jews. Watch someone get offended over me saying that. Some of you might not know who this person is, and I don't blame you because they're not really huge per se, but I'll give you the rundown on their channel. They're a Let's Player, more particularly a Minecraft Let's Player. Yeah, there's still some of those out there, even in 2016. So why is he in this video, you might ask? Well, he was arrested a few months ago. What was he arrested for? For the production of child pornography. And he was in contact with a 15-year-old girl with the intent to have her participate in the production of these sick videos. Like, do I need to go on about why this person is a disgusting human being? Like, really, people who do this are the scum of the earth, and they deserve to be locked up forever. Like, they don't even deserve to see daylight anymore. They should just be locked up in solitary confinement. I don't really believe in the death penalty, alright? I think that's kind of the easy way out. I think they deserve to be locked up forever and never be in contact with another human being ever again. And this is why I think kids should not be on the internet, young kids. Parents should not let their young kids on the internet. Like, maybe if they're, like, 10 or under, they shouldn't be on the internet at all watching. Well, they can be on the internet, but with the parent right there watching what they do. Because you never know. Like, one of these freaks, like this guy, can go up to the kid and they could make the kid do anything for them because, you know, kids are gullible. Maybe they'll take off their clothes and take nudes of themselves. Like, I don't really have a lot of words to say for this because this is just above and beyond disgusting. So I'll end it off with this. This is probably the worst person on this list. But I'm not going to end it yet. Next. sure a lot of you know this guy and probably hate him, I hope. So PrankInvasion is this dude who goes up to women and make out with them pretty much. Just any woman he sees on the street. Okay, of course it's fake, alright? I'm not retarded and think it's real, but the reason I hate this guy is because, well, he can influence all these stupid teens to go out and make out with any woman they see on the street, and they'll click and they'll actually, I don't know, maybe date them or something, when that is far from reality. But a stupid teen would watch one of this guy's videos and be like, "Hey, this guy went up to this woman he saw on the street. They never knew each other before, and within a matter of seconds, he started making out with them. So I'm gonna go out and do the same exact thing, and maybe I'll get a few numbers. It'll be awesome. Yeah!" And then they try to go do that, and they get punched in the face, and more than likely go to jail for a while. But all in all, PrankInvasion is another one of those pranksters. I use prank in quotes because mainly it's just like softcore porn that he's uploading to YouTube. Anyways, he's one of those pranksters who have these very catchy titles and catchy thumbnails in order to reel all the horny teenagers in to watch his video, give him money, and yeah. That's pretty much the only reason why he's on YouTube, just to get the money, because he knows if he uploads him making out with these girls, then yeah, that's going to get a whole bunch of clicks and views and all that. And I'm willing to bet 99% of his audience are these really horny teens who I guess live in a very conservative household, because why else would they be going on YouTube searching up for stuff like that? I mean, honestly, it makes no sense, right? Anyways, next. Zoie Burgher confuses me. Why does she confuse me? Because, well, why is she even on YouTube? Like, I know from what I've heard, she's gotten famous through these gaming live streams. I use gaming in quotes, where all she does is have gameplay in the background and twerk over it, pretty much. And I'm willing to bet she's not even a real gamer anyway. One day she's probably like, "Oh, I have this PlayStation lying around. It's collecting a lot of dust. You know what? I'll put it into good use. I'll live stream myself twerking over some gameplay." And somehow, well, actually, unsurprisingly, she gained millions of subscribers, and she's pretty big on YouTube right now. Yeah, no real talent, none of that. She just got famous by getting nearly nude in some live streams. Oh my god. Alright, so all these talented YouTubers and all of that, they get pushed aside, and they hardly get noticed, but Zoie Burgher comes in, shakes her ass, and she gets millions of subscribers. And I don't get it. Why are you on YouTube? Just go to Pornhub. They pay people to upload videos on there too, and you'd probably be just as famous, hell, maybe even more famous if you uploaded on there, and you'd probably get more money on there too. Stop wasting your time on YouTube and go over there, because the one less talentless bitch on YouTube, who only got famous from their body and no real talent at all, the better, alright? Plus, am I the only one who doesn't think Zoie Burgher is that attractive? I mean, she's pretty. I'm not going to deny that, but I don't think she's, like, drop-dead gorgeous, so, like a lot of other people think. I don't know. Just my opinion. Anyways, next. Joey Salads, everyone. First off, I like your username, though. Joey Salads. It makes me hungry, actually, even though it's like 1 in the morning at the time I'm recording this. Too bad. Such a cool username has to be associated with this douchebag. So, I'm sure all of you know who Joey Salads is. He's one of those prank channels, once again. And he also does a whole bunch of social experiments, which, honestly, I think are some of the most racist videos I've ever seen. Most of them are in the hood and depict black people as just these wild animals who destroy a whole bunch of things, gang up on people, and just cause a lot of trouble. He's one of the few people I say should, I don't know if they should be removed, but at least have their partnership revoked, because someone like this should not be making money off of YouTube. Remember the Trump car video? I know that was fake, but remember how much backlash that got? That video is a prime example of Joey Salads' racism, depicting black people as these anti-Trump crazy people who destroy cars that have a vote for Trump sign on it. Give me a break. Joey Salads, you're scum. End of story. Next. I've heard of Adam Saleh before, but I never really paid attention to him until recently. I'm sure all of you know what stunt Adam Saleh pulled. Recently, he was kicked off a Delta flight for apparently speaking Arabic, but apparently he made that all up. Apparently, him and a few of his friends were disruptive, and after passengers asked him multiple times to pipe down and keep quiet, they didn't listen, and they kept disrupting other passengers. I think they were yelling in Arabic or something, and naturally they got kicked off the plane. And then, while him and his friends were getting kicked off the plane, he turned on his camera on his phone, and started recording while he was being kicked off and saying, "They're kicking me out for speaking Arabic." And then shortly after the truth came out, and he has been proving a liar. And honestly, I think Delta should sue the guy, because he's trying to put out this false message that Delta hates Arabic people and kick them out when they go on their planes, when no they're not. When you're a disruptive asshole and bothering other passengers who are around you, you're gonna get kicked off. You act like you're the only person on that plane, and you weren't bothering anyone else, and they were just kicking you out for speaking Arabic. When learn to be considerate, learn to know that other people are around you, and will get annoyed if you are loud on a plane. What a complete moron. Anyways, next. Oh, Leafy is here. I know, I already made a full-length rant on him a few months ago, but I just hate this guy so damn much. And on top of that, well, so much has happened since I made that rant, so may as well just rant on him again and just talk about some of the stuff that happened with him recently. But first off, I think Leafy is easily, probably the worst YouTuber of this year. Not only for his videos, but what he's done to the YouTube community. I honestly think, for this year at least, he absolutely ruined the YouTube community. Because everyone looked at Leafy's channel and was like, oh my god, he's blowing up so damn fast. He's getting like 3 to 4 to even 5 million views per video, and creating drama with all these people, and making up lies about people, and also making the same repetitive trash all the damn time. And he is making so much money. I want to be just like him. I'll be the next YouTube star. And I've seen a whole bunch of channels try to be like him. Even stupid kids like around my age copy everything he did. They use the same CS:GO game. They copied the style of his videos, like the intro, or even the channel banner with the 80s style thing. I forgot what the exact name for it is. They even copy the way he talks. They even talked like this, just like Leafy does. I can't do a good Leafy impression because, I'm sorry, I don't have a nails on chalkboard voice like Leafy does. And they even tried as hard as they could to expose some other person they know, and sometimes even a friend they knew. They made the blank rant, whoever they're talking about. And plus, I also hate that little title trend, I guess you can call it, Leafy created, the rant. I mean, I can't stand it when people put that title in. I mean, it's just such an overused title. I hate it so damn much. Anyways. So, yeah, and that's why I think Leafy ruined the community, because ever since he made exposing people popular, everyone started turning against each other, making rants on each other, just for the views, just for the clicks, because they know it'll probably get popular, and they'll boost their channel by doing that. Plus, think of all those channels he created into a laughing stock by making a video pointing and laughing at one of their videos, and especially like those kids he made videos on. Now look, I'm not saying like, oh, you should never make a video on a kid. It can probably be tastefully done. Probably it's kind of hard to do that, but I'm sure it can be tastefully done, making a video about a kid. But the way he does it, and his fans go out and hunt down for that person's channel and be like, hiss and kill yourself and all that, and that kid will forever be haunted by that one stupid video they made that Leafy found and decided to make fun of. And I also hate how he hides behind the satire or excuse, which is pretty much the next, it's just a prank, bro. But anyways, I know it's a big joke to you, but is it really a joke to those people to those channels that you ruined? That were probably created by people who wanted to be something, and then you just shattered their hopes and dreams? I mean, put yourself in their shoes. What if you were a tiny channel just starting out, and then you had some million-plus subbed YouTuber making fun of your video and then just destroying your channel and being spammed with dislikes, spammed with hate comments and all that? How would you feel? How, would you really like it that, you know, your YouTube reputation was pretty much destroyed because one asshole with a huge fan base decided to make fun of you? Yeah, I highly doubt you would. And also, one more thing, I also hate how he'll go to great lengths just to get a whole bunch of views on a video. Like, for example, remember when it was exposed that him and Grade A, you know, another douchebag that I hate also, but, well, he didn't make this video because, well, I don't hate him as much as any of these YouTubers. Anyways, remember when it was exposed when he and Grade A teamed up against Keemstar just as a business deal because it was cool at the time to hate on Keemstar and make Keemstar expose videos. I mean, it just shows that he'll go to great lengths and do anything to get those views, to get the money. He doesn't care about screwing a friend over and nearly destroying their career, because as long as he benefits, it's all good. Leafy Is Here embodies everything I hate about a YouTuber. He's repetitive, he creates drama just for the sake of views, he's a liar, he screws over friends, and he has probably one of the most annoying voices I've ever heard. Seriously, I think a voice for a YouTuber is crucial because it is what people listen to throughout at least most of the video. And when you have a voice as annoying as Leafy's, yeah, you should not have YouTube as a profession. I'm sorry. So anyways, I used to say I hated Leafy as a YouTuber, but not as a person. But now I hate him as a YouTuber and as a person after all this stuff came out about him. And I am so glad his channel is dying because he got a taste of his own medicine. He got a whole bunch of huge YouTubers go up against him, and they pretty much destroyed his channel. He used to get like 3 to 5 million views per video. Now he struggles to get even 700,000 views per video, and he's still going down. His subs are still going down, and his views are just getting worse and worse. I mean, I am loving it so much. I mean, sure, it's kind of evil of me to say that, but it's Leafy. Come on, he had it coming. So those were 11 YouTubers that I hated this year. It was a lot of fun doing this video. Maybe I'll do it again next year. Maybe. Because this video was a whole lot of fun to do, actually. It felt good finally talking about these YouTubers. And some of these YouTubers people have asked me about a whole bunch. So now you got my opinion out. Now you got my opinion on a whole bunch of these YouTubers. So yeah, you're welcome, I guess. So yeah, that's about it, really. If any fanboy of these YouTubers come across this video and are triggered over this video, I have one picture for you. I love pissing off fanboys so much. And for my fans, thank you so much for making 2016, at least for my channel, a huge blast. Seriously, my channel grew a lot this year, and I gained a lot more fans, really cool fans, might I add, this year. And hopefully in 2017, I'll grow even bigger, and get even more awesome fans like all of you all. Thank you so much for making this year on my channel a hell of a lot of fun, and making me extremely motivated to make videos, because I love making videos, and I especially love it when all of you see it, because usually you're all awesome, and it really is a pleasure to be making videos for such really cool fans like yourselves. And who knows, maybe YouTube will be better next year. Maybe it'll actually be a very good year. Maybe there'll be no bad YouTubers next year. Yeah, no, there's always garbage every year. Unfortunately. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.